Joining me now, Christine Quinn, the former New York City Council Speaker, longtime ally of Governor Andrew Cuomo. So, Ms. Quinn, good to see you. Thank you for being here on this busy Sunday morning.
Thank you.
So let me begin with this question. Do you think that Governor Cuomo's political career is just simply over, or do you see him running for another office?
I think it's very, very unlikely, basically impossible, that the governor could run for another office. I mean, the results of Attorney General James's report are devastating. They're damning. I mean, what it was confirmed by her investigators and by outside lawyers that he did to not one, not two, but 11 women, one a state trooper. You just can't get beyond that type of terrible behavior.
You know, there were a lot of words, right, to describe what happened in Albany. We saw a lot of those words in the report. I want to bring up a tweet that you actually responded to after the resignation. One woman said, "I'm some random mom in Queens, and I knew the depth of his behavior. I cannot believe this to be a true statement." Referring to you saying you feel duped by the governor, you responded that you had no idea, feel misled, right? Now, some people, Ms. Quinn, might find it hard to believe that people close to the governor were unaware of his behavior, including Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. What do you have to say to that?
I find it hard to believe that I had no idea, because I don't think of myself as a naive person.
Yeah.
Someone who has fought against sexual harassment and sexual assault my entire career, having run a crime victims assistance agency before joining government. So I'm as surprised as anyone that I had no idea. But I had no idea. You know, I thought, as I think a lot of New Yorkers did, that he was one of the best allies women and girls had in the entire country. And what he did was enough to be devastating to the state, but it's even worse because of the level of the hypocrisy. Right. And Governor Hochul has an even bigger job of restoring faith in state government as a result of his leaving.
So let me ask, because you're steeped in knowledge within the Democratic Party, many saw the governor, like you just referred to, as a star of the Democratic Party, not just on a local level, but nationally, especially with what came during the pandemic and those press conferences. Who do you see then emerging as the new leaders of the New York Democratic Party?
Well, you know, we are very lucky in New York to have right now a really strong Democratic Party. So, of course, we have our new governor, Kathy Hochul, who's been a longtime local elected official, a Congress member, and the lieutenant governor. And I think people need to know that she lost re-election in a Republican district only by 2 points. Why? Because she voted for Obamacare.
Yeah.
And she knew she might lose, but she had the courage of her convictions and put the voters first. That's what we need. We also have Andrea Stewart-Cousins, a woman of color, first person of color to lead the Senate Democrats, and she's done a dynamite job. They used to be in the minority.
Right.
They're now in the majority because of her.
Simply almost out of time here, but who do you think Kathy Hochul will choose as her lieutenant governor? Crystal ball time here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people tweeted that she had a twinkle in her eye when she was asked the question, so maybe she's already picked. But, you know, logically, I think she might pick somebody downstate to try to balance with her being upstate. But aside from that, I'm not really sure.
Do you want the job?
You know, I'm really focused right now on my job at WIN, working with homeless families, moms, and children, and I look forward to working with Kathy. We already have, but in even greater depth on the issue.
Any chance we'll see a Christine Quinn run for governor in 2022?
You know, like I said, we have a crisis of homelessness in the city and the state, really, but terribly in the city, and that's my focus.
Wasn't a no. I'll leave it there, though. Christine Quinn, I appreciate you joining us. First appearance right here on Picks on Politics. There'll be more to come.
Take care.